You're listening to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, changing rock history one podcast at a time. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. My name is Lou Lombardi, a.k.a. Loudini. Welcome back to episode 2 of Bluesy Tuesday here on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. We're going to be getting into talking a little bit about what do we mean by blues rock or bluesy music, and what is blues and all that. We're going to do a real whirlwind sort of like talk about that, and we're going to rock out tonight to Rival Sons as our sort of example of great blues-based heavy rock. We're going to be doing that in 1 second. First of all, you are listening to Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. You want to go to loudinirockandrollcircus.com. Check back often for a lot of cool podcasts like this one. Also, there's a little merchandise box there up in the right hand corner. Please click on that and pick yourself up a cool t-shirt or coffee mug or shot glass or something like that. There's all kind of cool stuff there, so you can find that all at loudinirockandrollcircus.com. Okay, so Bluesy Tuesday, episode 2. So let's get into it. I'm going to turn down the background music because I'm going to play a little bit. Those of you who are watching, who are seeing the video version of this, you can see I have my trusty dusty Paul Reed Smith in my hand with me today. So those of you that are just listening to the podcast, you may have heard a little bit of that racket. The blues. So I want to talk with you a whirlwind sort of tour of what do we mean by the blues. Okay, basically the blues is a little scale, and it's a lot more than this, but I'm going to kind of summarize it in this way. We'll talk more. We'll get into different aspects of it in future episodes. But one of the things that blues is a scale with some quote-unquote wrong notes. Typically, a scale would sound something like this. We'll just pick the key of G. Turn off that. Effect would be something like this. Very kind of like do-re-mi type stuff, right? But what the blues does is the blues kind of takes out some notes and then puts in some quote-unquote wrong notes. So instead of getting, you get this. And if you play it with a little soul, you get something like that. So in today's example, we are going to be rocking out to Keep on Swinging by Rival Sons, and you're going to hear it very clearly, but I'm going to go ahead and play the riff for you. Remember, our blues scale is... You hear that kind of sleazy, nasty sound? So, Keep on Swinging. Okay, so that is the basic riff to it. Rival Sons, in case you don't know, based out of Los Angeles, California. They evoke that bluesy rock of bands like Led Zeppelin and the Black Crowes. A little more on the Led Zeppelin side because they're a little heavier. They formed in 2008. The quartet consists of Scott Holiday on guitar, Robin Everhart on bass, Mike Miley on drums, and Jay Buchanan, the incomparable Jay Buchanan, on lead vocals. One of the greatest rock singers, I believe, out there right now. It captures that massively huge guitar-driven classic rock sound with rock-solid drumming and riff-oriented approach to songwriting, backing up Buchanan's soaring vocals. Shortly after forming the band, self-released its debut Before the Fire. They did that in 2009 with producer Dave Cobb. The quartet got some exposure when its song Tell Me Something was used in an ad campaign for an IndyCar racing ad. And the following year, they opened for some high-profile acts, including Alice Cooper, AC/DC. That same year, Rival Sons made the unlikely jump to extreme metal label Earache, who signed the band after coming across their music online. Very cool story of getting sort of hooked online. The story goes on. They released More Pressure in Time. Is a great album, voted Classic Rock Magazine's #2 album of the year. Back in 2011, they got to tour with Evanescence. These guys have been going strong. They just wrapped up last year. They just wrapped up a long tour in Europe on the last leg of the final Black Sabbath tour. So, these guys aren't just some little kind of like so indie band. The guys are very serious, heavy rock, blues-based rock band. So, for this week's Bluesy Tuesday, let's go ahead and hear it. Rival Sons off the album. What album is this? Off the this is off the album Head Down. Rival Sons, Keep on Swinging on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Prayers are gonna be answered. For so long I've been hungry for something else. When there's a will, when there's a way, I work hard 'cause at the end of the day the Lord helps those that help themselves. Hey, keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Keep my head down, keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Right now, somebody's counting my money. So much that they can't see the top of the stack. When there's a will, when there's a way, money's gonna find my hand one day. When it does, I ain't looking back. Hey, keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, but I keep on.
Rival Sons, everybody. And they like it so much they want to just keep on swinging. Okay. Rival Sons from the album Head Down back in 2012. Keep on Swinging. Great track. And so you guys can check those guys out at rivalsons.com. Great band. Check them out. And thank you for hanging out with us on Bluesy Tuesday. If you've got a band, a bluesy rock band you'd like me to talk about, feature, any topics you'd like me to cover on Bluesy Tuesday, please let me know. Leave me comments. Send me messages. Email me at lou@loulombardimusic.com, and I'll be glad to take it all under advisement. This is the show where I get into the blues aspect of heavy rock and talk about where it came from, what it's doing, and where it's going. So that is what Bluesy Tuesdays are all about. We're gonna get out of here. I want to give you the website one more time, guys. Our website is LoudiniRockAndRollCircus.com. Lots of great podcasts there. Please check them all out. The ones that you like, please share with your friends. That is how we promote great music and how we keep great rock alive. Also, don't forget to click on the little merchandise box there up in the upper right-hand corner there of LoudiniRockAndRollCircus.com. If you would like to get the behind-the-scenes story of what's going on here, I film these and record these things in front of a live audience. And if you'd like to be part of that live audience, please go to LouLombardiMusic.com/inner circle. That is LouLombardiMusic.com/inner circle. And you can get the sort of behind the scenes. You can see what happens, as I'm setting it up and I'm playing the guitar and doing all kind of cool stuff. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. I want to thank Michael Contreras and Chris Thunderwolf Dodson for hanging out live with us. And that's about it. We were going to catch you guys all next time on Bluesy Tuesday on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.